So I continued to talk to the old soul. I said, "Old soul, what would you tell me about speaking and addressing things wisely? I want to be feared. I want people to know that I'm in charge." That's when Old Soul said to me, "Mr. Oakwood, when you speak, you have to rise above the background noise. That means you must be heard. Secondly, you must communicate clearly, which means that you are understood. Third, you have to be convincing and know that what you're speaking is what you truly believe. It's not some concocted idea, but it's something you truly believe. It's something that it's your conviction." Further, Mr. Oakwood, you have to speak in such a way that if your enemy wants to malign what you've said, they have to edit what you say, they have to change the context, and they have to clearly lie so that when what you've said is presented complete and it can be compared with what your enemy has edited, your enemy proves to be a liar. So when you speak, make sure you speak with the idea of being heard, communicating with conviction so that the people around you are convinced. And this will help you to be a really evil and sadistic despot like you're destined to become. As I stood there looking at the old soul, I realized that these were really heavy words. These were profound. And it would take a while for me to get these into, just get it into me so that I could do this. I knew the old soul was very, very wise. And for the next 500 years, until I graduated, the old soul was my mentor and teacher. So that's how pretty much I came up with all that wisdom I learned from an old soul. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to tell me all this stuff because, like I said, I want my kids to grow up to be as wise as you. Do you think there's any chance the old soul will take them on as a student? Sure. In fact, we still communicate. I'll get in touch with him later today and have him get in touch with you. And your email is still the same, isn't it? It sure is. Disconnected. All right. I'll have him get in touch with you a little bit later. So going back to work with you now. Thank you, Mr. Oakwood. I appreciate you doing this for me. Say, that looks like Hank over there. Hank! Hank, I want to talk to you. You want to talk to me, Mr. Oakwood? I sure do. Do you know the employee that I was just talking with? Yes, sir. I know him quite well. We shoot pool. All right, listen, I want you to stop by payroll and dock him for 15 minutes today. I don't pay him to come over and talk to me. And what is this that you have with you? Mr. Oakwood, I found this gator in the swamp. I went flying with the dragons today to look at where the little green men had been defeated in the invasion, and I saw this gator and I offered him a chance to come in and talk to you for a job. Fantastic, Hank. Well, he's a fine looking gator. You know, Luigi lost his alligator, don't you? Yes, sir, I was told he had lost the alligator. Apparently it starved to death. Well, we're not going to let that happen. Not to you, buddy. Go ahead and take this alligator back to payroll and get him on the payroll and then take him over to Luigi's and show him the pond, show him where the elementary school is, and make sure there aren't any fences between the pond out there at the school and where the school kids play. Yes, Mr. Oakwood, I'll do that right away.